Yes, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new food review. Today I'm in Nottingham, and as you can see behind me, I'm at a place called Rickshaw Indian Street Food. Very excited because I believe I'm doing something slightly different to burgers and things like that. Sit tight, grab a bit of popcorn, it might be a long one, you never know. And I'll catch you guys when the food comes. So guys, a quick menu breakdown of Rickshaw, my Rickshaw actually, I think it's Rickshaw Indian Street Food, a quick menu breakdown, and definitely the way I describe it is how it says it here right now. So very vibrant, beautiful bright colours and a wide spectrum of dishes they do. So we were struggling to order, if I'm being honest, because there's so much option. However, we have narrowed it down to a few things. So first off, we are going for the starter of the Rickshaw chili chicken. I have a bad feeling that they will be, as they say, highly addictive, so cannot wait to try them. The Rickshaw heatwave as a curry bowl starter, so that was very interesting. And we also got a naan to go with that. And then I believe the last thing that's missing from the puzzle is a beautiful Samosa Chaat. Cool myself down from all the chili spice wave. We've got a mango lassi. So quicker than I thought it was going to be, the food has arrived, and it comes in these cute little almost like these little kind of biodegradable compostable bowls. Little bottle of mango lassi. I think this might be a lifesaver because judging by the heat and spice levels, I think that's good to cool me down. It's called the Rickshaw chili chicken. So you've got, the best way I could describe it is chicken bites almost tossed in a beautiful thick, and it definitely looks like a thick curry sauce. And then you've got probably the most attractive looking samosa chaat I have seen. I think this is self-explanatory. I think if you come from the South Asian community, this is something you can most definitely associate, and especially in India and Pakistan, it's a very popular street food option. And there's something about thick curries that I love. Very wholesome, very spicy, and this is the Rickshaw heatwave. I think it's their spiciest curry on the menu. You've got tender lamb pieces. Again, they're tossed and turned and almost cooked. I believe they're slow cooked in almost like a home style curry sauce. Lots of green chilies, lots of garlic, and beautiful fresh coriander just there. But that's a showstopper right there. So I cannot wait to tuck into that. The food has come now, and I've got a burst of flavors right in front of me. A beautiful spectrum, a beautiful variety of food in front of me. I think it's been a while since I've reviewed a curry. Usually it's your burgers, it's your kind of your takeaway food. Pizzas have been coming a lot on my channel recently. I think it's time to go back to the basics. One cuisine I can always associate is home food. Indian, Pakistani, Bengali food, wholesome and very home cooked meals. I'm going to start off with the samosa chaat. So let's get a little close up on the samosa there. So with samosa chaat, as I've mentioned, it's a very popular street food item. Millions and millions of people can definitely associate themselves with a dish. What's quite nice is there's very minimal fluctuations when it comes to samosa chaat, especially from the Pakistani side and the Indian side. So a lot of spices differentiate. However, I can most definitely confirm it is always a fantastic dish to have, especially around, you know, Ramadan time when there's stalls. And I think even in the UK there's quite a few stalls that, you know, sell this dish. Oh, it's Mum's samosa chaat. So I believe the actual concept behind this brand was perhaps Mum's cooking. So we've got Mum's serious samosas, curried chickpeas topped with a layer of crispy Indian style crackers. Just to cool you down, you've got that homemade yogurt sauce, wide range of colors and a wide range of ingredients. Here we go. Crunchy samosa, you're welcomed with almost like a pungent kick of the sauce, the chutneys they've mentioned. Crunchy texture through the crispy crackers. So these crispy crackers, they're sold in individual packs in these cash and carries, in these desi supermarkets. Samosa, yeah, I'm surprised it's warmed up. A lot of places they have cold samosa, so really tasty. So every time I eat food, I usually think about my family. Would my mom like this? Would my dad like this? I'm telling you guys now, mom and dad, if you're watching, you would love the Samosa Chaat. In my opinion, it is priced a bit steep, £6.95. £6.95 for a Samosa Chaat. A healthy portion, I'd say. However, you can pick this up in your local kind of restaurant for a few quid. So guys, as always, we're on to review number 2. We're at a place called Rickshaw Indian Street Food. We're in Nottingham again, and as you can see, I've got myself a mango lassi. We've got a curry dish, we've got some chicken as starters. I've already eaten, unfortunately, I couldn't help myself. Some naan bread to dip into that curry, and then we've got the menu just there. So again, something different for the channel. A lot of recent reviews have been burgers, haven't they? I mean, give me burgers for the rest of my life, I'll be happy. However, I think we need to go back to our roots and establish what is a good curry, what is good seafood, and hopefully this will be a great example. So check out the review as always. Moving on now to another starter. This is their chili chicken. They say in the description, a little disclaimer, these will be highly addictive. We'll see about that. Let's see portion sizes. So I've got 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, 5 I can see. But they're big chunks again, and they're priced at £6.50. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I could down all 5 of them and maybe even 5 more. They're not chili for my liking, and I'm a softie when it comes to chili, but these ain't chili at all. One thing I like about these is they are deep fried and they're almost lathered with that chili sauce. So you get little bits within that batter of crispy bits. And that adds a bit more crunchiness. The sauce again is a thick sauce, a bit more of a thicker glaze. I'm definitely getting the garlic through, entering my nostrils. That's what it does to garlic, is entering my nostrils. So what I'll do is, I'll show you the inside of it, because the chicken itself is cooked very well. I've always said, chicken when deep fried unfortunately dries out a little bit, doesn't it? But this, it almost retains that juiciness, which is always going to get a thumbs up from me. So there are good chunks of chicken in there, thick sauce, a little bit spicy, more along the lines of a sweet chili sauce, I'd say. So within the balance of flavors, you get sweetness and then you get a bit more of a spice flavor. Sweet chili, there we are. Those are your Rickshaw chili chicken. So now we're moving on to the main dish, so something that should be the showstopper, the Rickshaw stopper. Give me a sec. No, the Rickshaw heatwave. So apparently on the scale of spicy to not spicy, this is supposed to be one of the more spicier ones. We've got some naan bread here. We'll break it up, we'll get a nice little piece. So that is your tender pieces of lamb, and we are gonna give it a quick taste test. Here is the Rickshaw heatwave. So firstly, you're welcomed by this, oh hello, I'm that tomato flavour. Then you get a huge swing of spice, so it greets you straight away after that little warm welcome. I think most establishments you go to, the naan bread's good, isn't it? I'm just going to throw it out there that I've never been to an establishment or a restaurant where the naan bread is terrible. Light, fluffy, how it should be. A very thick curry sauce, it's not watered down. It gives you that kind of wholesome feeling. I think curry should remind you of kind of family, wholesome memories. Something I could have gotten on the side is a bit more like yogurt to cool me down. The lamb itself is cooked well, it's soft, it's tender. I've always been a fan of meat on the bone. I think that the whole kind of flavors you get with meat being on the bone is a lot more superior than the kind of boneless meat. My opinion. Don't at me in the comments below. If you are gonna cook boneless meat, chicken, or I don't know, lamb, it needs to be slow cooked. It has to be slow cooked, low temperature, and let it cook for a few hours. Anyways, let's just go try again the actual sauce. Yeah, tomato, spices. It definitely isn't spicy. Maybe next time when I come here, I'll say, guys, pump it up, vamp it up the spice level. It sits on a medium level. I'm gonna give this spice level maybe 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 for the spice level. Something. Okay, never mind. It's a bit spicy. Look, perfect timing. We've got this. It comes in a little cube bottle too, so it's the mango lassi. Here you go. Let's pop it open. I'm giving it a little stir just to see the consistency, so it is quite thick. Here we go. Now that is legit. That is very thick, very creamy, yogurty, cools you down perfectly. I think I made a very good choice in getting the mango lassi rather than any other like soft drink. This is giving me Ramadan flashbacks when it's really hot at summertime and you've been fasting all day, and you have like on the table you have watermelon, you have your fried food. I'll stay away from fried food in Ramadan. And then you have a wide spectrum of food, and then sitting in the corner in the jug there is your mango lassi, and that's giving me Ramadan vibes. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So guys, before I wrap up and give my final review, I think one dish really sticks out to me is definitely the Samosa Chaat. Packed full of flavour and packed full of different combinations of textures and flavours. So the winner for me today is definitely going to be that Samosa Chaat, especially South Asian food, Desi food, Indian food, Pakistani food. There's a nostalgic feeling behind it. There's a history behind it. Every dish, there's family favorites, there's family recipes. For example, whether you've got like an Italian mum who makes the best lasagna in the world, or you've got a Desi auntie who slaps parantas left, right, center with ghee and butter, and she makes it perfectly. Or you've got an English family who have run a successful fish and chip shops for years and years. There's a nostalgic feeling with food. Brings people together, and I think it's very beautiful when a family has perfected a recipe or meal or kind of a cuisine and they share it with the community, and you have different people from different communities trying that food. For example, I was with my Portuguese flatmate and he made a very beautiful dish called caldeirada de peixe, which is almost, the way I describe it is like a Portuguese fish kind of broth. Maybe 5-6 different types of fish with a very wholesome kind of gravy sauce. Things like that are very beautiful because you're getting a dish from your culture and you're sharing it with other people. I had an interview with the owner not too long ago. He was mentioning 2 things break down barriers and build relationships. One is food and the other is sports. Message to finish off here is, guys, share food and spread love. Honestly, that's the best way that people will reconnect. Yeah, reconnect. We all lived happily ever after once upon a time, and I think food breaks down barriers and builds relationship, and that's me signing off. And the Samosa Chaat is pretty good too. So I'm going to wrap up the review here. Final thoughts. I think this is a great representation of street food. More specifically, a great representation of South Asian street food. I think the variety I had today was a good mix of the foods I should get, especially the Samosa Chaat. You had the curry, you had a chili chicken starter, and then you had the lassi too. So it was a very good representation of our culture. Highly recommend the Samosa Chaat. Really nice, very authentic in my opinion. Service, so the girls that served me were honestly really nice. I explained what I was going to do, like a little food review. They're like, yeah, go do your thing, not a problem. It was nice just to have that comfort factor, knowing that I'm okay to do what I was gonna do. Sometimes restaurants get a bit iffy with that, you know that. I think price is quite steep, if I'm being honest. I don't know who would pay £6.50 or £6.25 for a Samosa Chaat. That's probably a negative in my opinion, the price. Cleanliness, I'll put the hygiene rating on the screen right now if they have been rated. It is on a location where it is quite busy. Parking would be an issue. I think I parked on a side road. You're given 2 hours free parking. But there is, I believe on the way here I saw a free car park which is owned by the Nottingham City Council. So most definitely look into that. Be sure to check out the Instagram page at Vlog Munchies Reviews, and be sure to like, comment and subscribe. I just want to say thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you guys in the next food review.